I'm a psychologist, and you probably thought that people pleasing was associated with things like being an empath or trauma or low self esteem. But as I'm going to describe to you in this short video, sometimes a people pleaser could actually be a manipulator in disguise. So, allow me to briefly summarize the psychology research on this topic to help you understand. In organizational psychology, there is this thing called impression management. So, what this research area is it looks into how and why people try to manage their impression. Or what this basically means is how you are trying to make sure that you make a good impression in others' eyes. You're trying to make yourself look a certain way for other people. You're trying to manage your impression, how others are impressed or lack thereof impressed by you. Some studies have shown us that people might engage in excessive people pleasing not because they're an empath, not because they're necessarily wanting to be pro-social, but they're actually motivated by self-enhancement. You see, a lot of psychological behaviors, the underlying roots are really the key to help you understand why a person does a thing. Now, almost always, a lot of the behaviors stem to things like survival, to survive and thrive, to get resources, to win, to not die. And people pleasing most certainly falls into that domain, but the specific reasons for why a person might people please vary. And you might be surprised to know, as I've just said, some people might people please not because they have trauma, but because they're trying to engage in a method of self-enhancement. So they're effectively trying to look good for others in order to acquire more goods down the track. You see, people tend to be more cooperative with people who are cooperative. People tend to be more competitive with people who are competitive. If a person is a people pleaser, that would slot closer into the realm of pro-social cooperative behavior, which means that other people around that particular person might be more willing to cooperate and give them resources. Even if the person is people pleasing and being overly friendly with the underlying self-enhancement manipulation motivation to get things from you, to get things from other people. So another explanation from the research also shows us that people might do impression management through public displays of donations. So they might give out a lot of stuff, give out a lot of resources and money to other people and organizations, not necessarily because they care about those organizations or about those particular contexts, but just because they want to have a good impression. They want to look good in the eyes of others so that they can eventually get what they want. So people pleasing isn't always because you think you're an empath. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.